Hey guys, this is Gaming with Eli here, and welcome back to Slay the Princess, where, I think we're gonna get our first proper ending?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yep.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Still don't understand exactly how, and I'm very suspicious of the narrator. Killing a princess seems kinda bad though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse
Have they
than
said
slaying
all of
a
these?
fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Let's just go.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay, and I have my guide pulled up again for what I want to do.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
So this time I don't take the blade.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
I can't remember if I took the blade last
The blade
time.
is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Just go without it.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I muted my machine for a second on accident, and I don't know if that actually muted the game too or not. So I apologize if it did for a sec.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
We haven't gotten...
Don't let it fool you.
Huh?
It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I don't remember that happening the last couple times I've come down here without a knife. Hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be of threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
See what I can do. Examine the chains. This
Only
is
making this more
totally
difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
This feels completely different. I'm confused, but let's keep going.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No, sorry.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
It's just saying exhaust all the dialogue
You're here
options.
to slay the princess,
so.
and you won't leave until the task is done.
Well, how am I supposed to do it if I don't have the knife?
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Okay, so why'd you lock me down here then and make me unable to go get it?
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Yep.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
I know what I want to do. I'm just wondering, because I don't... Is this... Huh. That's... I'll have to look into the guide later to see, because I'm wondering what happens if we save the princess while she's gnawing her arm off. But for now, slay her.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally.
That's not her back.
The wound drives her to the ground.
That is her back. Now I'm confused.
Okay. There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
The
Didn't
princess
want to, I'm
pushes
sorry.
away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm.
Those are claws.
Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw.
She's getting very
Forget
animalistic.
about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Okay, I guess that's
Though
all
your
we
nerves are
have.
seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back.
When the option is available.
You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Give up.
Are you serious?
Yes.
As what's left of your blood pools around you on the cobblestone floor, the blade falls from your trembling hands and clatters uselessly against the ground. I suppose you simply lacked the will to finish the job. The princess, wounded but still alive, nervously jumps at the blade and kicks it far away from you before retreating into a dark corner of the room. Her shining eyes watch you from the darkness, unblinking and curious as you bleed out. We can only hope the wounds you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, they'll kill her before she can reach the outside world.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
This is the end, isn't it? Before you can answer, everything goes dark, and you die.
Yes. Beast.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
She's gonna kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Oh, what other voice did we
If
get?
he doesn't remember what happened,
Hunted.
then something else must have trapped us here. You're not trapped here. Nobody's forcing you to do anything, though the only sensible thing for you to do right now is march up to that cabin and slay the princess.
Well, let's just go. Because I've said
Warning,
that so many times.
Before you go any further, she will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Does a cat lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature? I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered. She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell.
Well, we're gonna hear what she tells us, so that's a little bit of flawed logic.
That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously. Maybe.
Oh, what does the cabin look like now?
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time, wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Take the blade
You take
first.
the blade from the table.
Then
It
can I
will
look
be
at the mirror?
difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Okay.
You walk up
Yes.
to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you
There's
talking
gotta
about?
be something
This
to
isn't
this
a wall.
mirror.
It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
I wonder if once we play again after we've gotten an ending and like released the long quiet, I wonder if
You
that'll
reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Okay.
But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone.
Now we enter the basement. What does the basement look like?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes. The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls
though?
up the stairs.
I can smell you.
She sounds almost feral,
Yeah, that's our fault.
impatient, or maybe eager. You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp
Oh.
earth floor of a starlit pit.
It's nice.
The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You
Is that a
brush against the
tail?
wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere. You see
That is
only
a tail.
flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess.
Is she though?
She is certainly not just a princess. You're not helping.
That's
It
spooky.
doesn't matter what she is.
That the
It
chain
only
was.
matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear between
Hello.
the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Move.
You lunge to the side, picking
Oh.
a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across
What
the
the
floor
fuck?
behind her. Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
To explore dialogue options.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs. So she's cut off our escape. Shit. What do we do?
What do you want?
I want to swallow you whole, and I will get what I want. You have no exit. You have no hope. You live and die by my whims, and my whims alone.
Don't ask her what she wants, just slay her. Is that all the advice you have? We don't even know what she looks like. Some specifics would be very helpful. She's just a princess. Don't overthink it.
Oh, she's so much more than that, my guy.
Clearly not.
But why? Why do you want to kill
Why
me?
does anything kill anything else? She needs to.
I didn't say
was
I
too.
wanted to kill you.
It sounds like she wants to do something even worse. What she wants only matters if she wins, and you're not going to let that happen. She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive.
This
It
is
doesn't matter if
spooky.
it keeps us alive, if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
Survive.
You spring to a new patch of jungle, barely moving out of the way before the princess surges past you with a speed that makes her practically unseen.
Oh, she's back again. Stop hiding and show yourself.
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to.
Fine, why do you want to eat me?
I don't question who I am or what I want. I simply do. To act is always better than to react. To do is always better than to watch.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you do well to listen to her. Less standing around asking questions, more doing exactly as I say. A tickling sensation rises at the base of your neck. Flee. We can't keep doing this.
Wait for her to strike and hit her back.
This isn't going to work. We're in her domain. We just have to stay alive. If we keep dodging her forever, we're going to get tired. We're going to slip up. We have to take a risk. As the princess lunges from the shadows once more, you tighten your grip on the blade and lash out. It strikes, cutting deep, and the princess loses her focus, crying out in pained surprise as she crashes into you. You're sent sprawling and can already feel the massive bruise blossoming on your ribs as she scrambles back into the darkness. Ha! Look at that! We wounded her. And she wounded us. Bad trade.
That hurt. Are you just the cornered animal you seem to be? Or could you be a rival?
She rears back,
What the
then
fuck?
leaps at you, more forceful, more ferocious, more serious. The scuffle is brief, and though you inflict a few deep wounds, you find yourself quickly overwhelmed by her savagery. You collapse to the floor, and she wastes no time before pouncing on you in a flurry of claws and blood, your nerves barely able to keep up with the onslaught. By the end, you're lying in a nest of your own intestines,
That neck.
spine severed, blood rapidly draining out onto the jungle floor. The princess, drenched in both her blood and yours, idly prods your body.
No, that's it then. Cornered animal it was. Do better next time. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
We're not
Okay.
dead, But you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. Okay.
You're on a path in the Yeah, we are. And this time we're not gonna run until we die. We're taking her head on and we're winning.
Hold on, I just remembered something. Okay, so I have to pick... I have to take the knife again.
You felt her. She didn't have a soft underbelly. She didn't have blind spots. What could we have done that would have saved us from her hunger?
Oh, this music is eerie. I love it. And I also realized that my webcam has been pointed in a weird direction this whole time. Oops.
When someone tries to make you dead, you have to hit them back. You have to show them your authority. There's nothing worse than a bully that thinks they own you. Great. So you've been here before. That doesn't bode well. You're not supposed to have been here before. This is supposed to be one and done.
This is number 3.
Oh, shut up. It bodes fine. You're the reason we're stuck in this shit situation. Now I have to do the hard work of dragging us out.
Sorry, I'm... Good enough.
And how do you intend to do that? We're going to fight her, and we're going to win. There's a reason she slinks around in the shadows.
Yeah, because she's a predator, and that's what predators do.
Well, no complaints here. Now, hold on. We're not just going to let the fact that he knows things about this whole Lupin situation go, are we? He's not important. He can have his secrets for all I care. She's killed us twice now, and that's enough of a reason for us to want her dead.
He acknowledged the loop. Has he done that before? I want answers. What's going on here? What do you know that you're not telling me?
I've told you as much as I can without putting you at a disadvantage.
What does that mean?
I think I've told you too much. Like that grumbling voice said just a moment ago, you've already died by her hands twice. You shouldn't need much else in the way of motivation.
So you know. The path is different than it was before.
Ground is ground. It doesn't matter what shape it takes. We'll adapt. If it looks different, that's because the situation has started to spiral out of everyone's control. So please, disavow yourself of the notion that you can just come back here and fix this place if you manage to make a mess before that line of thinking leaves you yet another world in ruin. Though, as evidenced by you dying twice, it's safe to assume the fates of the worlds you've left behind don't concern you very much. Consider this your last opportunity to make things right, for you and for the rest of existence, but especially for you. We don't need your pep talk. I'll make sure we pull this off.
Hey, what's the plan?
Like I said, we're going to fight her. But we're so small.
We don't actually know how big she is. We just know she wants us to think she's big.
She seems
If
pretty
she's
big
going to
to
treat
me.
us like prey again, then she is sorely underestimating us. One good wallop, that's all we need to put her on the defensive.
You sure about that? No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. Let's see this through.
You make your way down to the cabin. Your fated confrontation awaits. You know what to do.
We've already been over the plan.
I'm not sure that use violence counts as a plan.
It's a better plan than you had last time.
Is
I
it
don't
though?
like this, but I'll try to keep us breathing.
Let's go on.
The interior is dark and overgrown. Vines and
That's
brush
a mirror.
obscure so much of the place that, had you not seen the exterior, you might not have noticed this was a cabin at all. The only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump, a pristine blade embedded in its exposed rings. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
Take it. We're not fighting a monster without a blade. Even if it's not a very big one.
Great. That mirror's back. And it's where the door is supposed to be. What are you talking about? There is no mirror. There's just the stump and a narrow tunnel that leads to the basement.
This
It
again.
isn't tricking us. Can you feel the wind? It's telling us there's a hole in that wall. Our eyes deceive us.
Except that there's a mirror on the way to the long quiet.
If that mirror's blocking our way, just smash it and be done with it.
Yes,
I'll take the
the
blade
steel
first.
claw.
Because we took it last time.
You pull the blade from the stump, gripping it tight. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I really like this music.
Good. One step closer to ending this.
It's spooky and it's primal.
You step forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement, hesitating before you enter the princess's lair.
I'm telling you, dude, it's a mirror.
You heard him. Stop hesitating and smash that antique.
That mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else. It, if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on you eventually.
But we saw it last
It
time.
went away after we reached out to it last time. Might as well try wiping it clean again. What's the harm? You
Yeah.
reach forward and wave your hand over the open hole leading to the basement.
I wonder what would have happened if I smashed
See?
it instead.
Nothing. Tricks of the eye. No one sense can be trusted on its own. You step forward into the darkness.
Oh boy.
If there were once stairs leading into the basement, there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend. It smells of mold and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs, no entity threatens violence or pleads for safety. Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound.
Can't reason with it, I'm pretty sure, so say nothing.
You say nothing, maintaining the silence as you carefully make your way down into the basement. The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole. There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed.
It doesn't matter if we can't see down here. We know where she is.
Do we? Step into the shadows and try and lure her out. No. Yeah, lure her out.
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement.
And what? You're gonna turn around the second she runs for us? You'll get us killed, you pathetic fool.
There, she's about to strike. With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess erupts from the shadows. But you've already started your swift escape.
Are we fast enough?
Stop it! Fight her!
The conflict in your heart,
What?
though usually of little consequence, slows you down just enough. You don't make it into the tunnel before you feel her hot breath at your back, rushing up your spine and closing in on your neck as her teeth press into your skin and... Death. Again.
We didn't even see her. But death doesn't come. It's time to leave. Memory returns. I wish I could have seen her.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
It feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. That thing reeks of death.
Screw the mirror, we just need to find the princess.
The end for you, but not for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. Death. Real death.
Screw that.
Maybe.
This can't be the end, it just can't.
Approaching the mirror again. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. That isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure. Faint and veiled in shadow. Just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
What? Crack slides down the mirror, splitting the image, the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. That's an eye. Oh my god! So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Many. What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I am an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Others like you. You said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design.
Don't understand.
This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
What happens if I just keep going in more pieces? Do you have anything to say for yourself? For all of this hubris?
I do. The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks.
I'm aware. And if I were you, I'd be more precious about your time.
Interesting. So you know about the loop. So you do know about the looping. So many of the times I met you, you denied it as even being a possibility. Why did you lie to me?
Any other version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant. And for all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really? Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
Okay, so we have 4 more. You made me. Then what am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
I'm the long quiet?
Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
And that's why she changes depending on what we do and what we expect.
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. Seems that every me you met did a real shit job of it, though.
Hey, I really tried the first time. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all this.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. What the fuck?
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Very confused. I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
So I was totally wrong. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, He gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
What's going on? What the
You are devoured. Pray for something bigger than you that stalks and slinks in shadows. But we had a dance unfinished. Questions in need of answers. And you found truth in awaiting Maw at the edge of darkness.
What's going on?
The dance is its own truth. It is the movement that matters, not the pause you mistake for an ending.
I'm so confused! You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
I'm so confused!
You are weightless and alone, suspended in the gravity of an idea too great for you to hold. A tiny island caught between the death of the old and the birth of the new.
Is this the god one? Yes.
But you did not go quietly. You spat in the eye of that which would claim godhood, and through that defiance, you bound us both together.
I'm wondering, are we gonna... Is it just by luck that I've gotten the things from the vessels that I've seen before? Or is it by design? Let's see.
Without me, there are no externalities to resist. And without you to resist me, there can be no externalities. It is struggle that carves meaning into consciousness.
Why is that red? That's violent. This has always just been about us, two people forced to hurt each other again and again, but we don't have to hurt each other anymore.
You cling to your notion of pain as suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
You have us next this time. Yep. So this is going in reverse order of all the vessels that I found, so the next one should be that prisoner one, right?
Resist my violence when it overcame you. Did you understand the flesh wasn't you? Or did you choose to gift yourself to someone who created you? To fear me is to fear losing the flesh. The flesh is not the spirit.
can be love and conflict and beauty and ugliness between us without bringing the whole reality into the picture. The whole of reality.
We are the whole of reality. To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck.
Yeah, we did do that by mistake.
Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence, and it was through that need that you carved our freedom. Without
So the next one is going to be the
impermanence,
razor.
the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
We're not the whole of reality. Why won't you see me the way I still see you? Why won't you see me for what I am?
I could ask you the same. There is only room for one of us to be blind here, and I know it to be you. We are each other's mirrors, and are we not divine?
A boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
Yeah.
On and on it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead, all at once.
You learned to put yourself away, and in your stillness you humbled me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
It doesn't have to be so big. You can come back down to my level. You can come back to me.
Why would I stoop to your level when I'm offering you ascension to mine? It's so peaceful here. Beautiful. Eternal. But ever-changing.
I'm not entirely sure what I'm trying to do here. As the clash between you abates, the princess withdraws, trembling.
You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent in how you cling to delusion? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Excuse me? I thought you died when I looked in the
I
mirror.
don't think that's wrong, but I'm not sure it's right either. But we can worry about all that later. Seems like you've been doing alright on your own, but she's too many things at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get past all that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's
Okay.
time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Sure? Yeah,
Let's go.
I don't know what we're doing. Huh? Huh?
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
I got it. Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
The prince.
Yeah. He really put us through hell, didn't he?
Don't want to kill her. Because I've been trying to get through to her, but what if I need the knife to get through to her? I know what I can do. I will go through without the blade. If it turns out I really fucked up, I can come back and get it.
No blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far.
That's why I saved.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are.
She's not
Hands
chained.
empty. So you don't feel like recreating our first meeting detail for detail. I wonder what else will be different. Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say?
I'm sorry for all the times I hurt you.
The first time we met, I cut your throat open. Sure, you also killed me, but hey, that just makes us even.
You know, when she puts it like that...
So, now that we're here at the end of everything, can you finally tell me your name?
I never had one. And do not call me the Shifting Mound. It's too much. But I've always been a princess to you, right? So why don't we stick with that? And as for you, well, hero works for me.
But that's me. You know, I think I like that.
So good to finally see you again.
Right back at you. In a way, it hasn't been much time at all, but it feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. Thanks for coming back.
Are you the same as you are out there?
I don't know. I'm a part of her, I think. But she's seen so much more than we have. Like she's seen everything, right? I don't think I could hold all of that without losing myself. I don't think you could either.
Which princess are you? You look like you did the first time we met. Is this the real you?
I'm the same princess that's been with you since the beginning. And I feel real. But I also feel like I'm a lot more than I was then. We've been through a lot together. I don't think there's anything more real than that.
None of this was ever really fair for either of us, was it?
No, it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been fair doesn't mean that it hasn't been worth it. I'm really glad I got to know you.
I don't think I want to be a god.
Doesn't matter what we call ourselves. It's just another label, and I don't think labels have ever helped us. All they do is cram us into boxes where we don't fit. Just like this cabin.
What do you think of her? What she wanted us to be?
I don't think she's the sort of thing you can really disagree with. It doesn't matter if she's right or wrong because she exists. She's this big, unrelenting force, and there's no arguing with her. But I guess that was the question out there, wasn't it? And it was the question before you came down here, too. Should she get to exist? I'm glad you didn't bring that knife with you. And like I said earlier, I don't really want to be her. I think I just want to be me.
Yeah, I'm happy not to be everything. Just being us is plenty.
What if we just leave?
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
Why don't we find out? Let's take her hand. I don't know, but I've always wanted to leave with you. I just didn't like being a god. I want to walk through that cabin door just as we are. You and me.
I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
Are you gonna be okay alone?
Yeah, I'm not sure I'll be alone for too long anyways. The others are still around here somewhere. I'll find them.
Okay. Hands clasped together, you and the princess leave the basement behind for the last time. As quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there's an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You feel her hand tremble in yours. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore, and she knows this. Yet she still is. And then she crosses the room to the door outside, pulling you excitedly with her.
This is it. I have no idea what it's going to be like out there. Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen.
Let's
And
go.
if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you.
I love you.
I love you too. But I'm trying not to be sappy about it. Don't make me get all emotional.
As you wish. Let's go. Huh. Hmm. This is a little long, and it's already going up late as is. So this is probably another thing that I'm going to rate in a separate video, rather than doing that and tacking it on to the end. But I liked it. It was confusing at times. It was very confusing. I didn't understand entirely what was going on with the shifting mound. It took me until this video to realize I was the long quiet, and she was not the long quiet. Didn't understand that. So I'm sorry if you guys were watching this and kind of screaming at me that I was wrong. I liked this ending, though. I really like that it actually, when I was speaking with the shifting mound, that all of the vessels that I had brought her came back up in reverse order. That was neat. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad experience. I'm going to revisit it at least one more time, because I want to see what kind of ending I get if I take the blade instead, because I did save right before that. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. I'd like to take a screenshot. Finish the full story for the first time. You've also unlocked the gallery. This will help you. Huh? Turn to the main menu. So, memories. So these are the ones we have. The hero and the princess. Huh? Oh. Oh! Well, this is gonna make getting thumbnail images easier. We're gonna stay here. I'm not going back to that menu. I didn't do the stranger properly. Right. The den. We didn't get that, even though we should have. Probably because it was the last one, I think. Ooh. Oh, this is cool. I'm going back here so I don't get that weird menu jump scare. Like I said, I am gonna see what happens if I take the knife. And I definitely want to get all of the vessels. I want to try and complete this, like 100% it. But that's going to take a while, so I may take a break from it after taking the knife next time, next week. I'm waffling. I should really go. I should get this uploaded. If you liked what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Maybe tap that notification bell and share with your friends. See you on the flip side. Eli out.